Okay, it's time to yap about the Borisin because for some reason they share a common ancestor with the Foxians, but they are racist. No, seriously, they hate the Foxians for no real reason and seem to be just as advanced as they are, which makes them cosmic space racists. But they can also shapeshift for some random reason, which makes them shapeshifting cosmic space racists. But they don't like to use this ability because of the fact that they're racist. Then the Intelligentsia Guild got in on it and made Borisin robots integrated with Borisin flesh, which makes them cyborg shapeshifting cosmic space racists that don't like to shapeshift because of the fact that they're racist. What is happening on the Shinjo right now? Okay, granted, the cyborg ones have not shown the ability to shapeshift yet. Caveats aside for the sake of comedy, what does this mean for the Shinjo? Well, this is bad, because their leader and strongest among them, Hoolay, escaped with his Warwick-looking self, and it has been said multiple times that we have no way of killing this guy. He's basically Deadpool with a healing factor so strong that you can only contain him, because damage does absolutely nothing. So the Foxians basically trapped him in a torture chamber for hundreds of years to serve as punishment, which isn't exactly the most humane thing, but Warwick the space racist is, you know, he probably deserved it. But now Werewolf Maharaga has escaped, and the only one who was able to defeat him in the past was Jing Liu, who probably used her domain expansion Malevolent Ice Shards. And now Hoolay is back like Gojo after surviving the Toji incident and wants his run back. And that's more or less what happened in the story. But what I'm more concerned about is the jailbreak itself. So Hoolay basically escaped because Cyborg space racists took out the guards, leading to a huge riot. But how did these guys get onto the Shinjo? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? It's my favorite faction to talk about these days, the IPC. Oh, man, we gotta talk about these guys again. Okay, fine, let's get into this. As we know, the people over at the Intelligentsia Guild, or the psychopaths as I want to refer to them as, are responsible for creating the CSR Borisin, Cyborg Space Racist. And they are in league with the IPC, because we've seen Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild working very closely with Aventurine of the IPC. So that is no surprise. Also, the IPC is as subtle as a brick because they literally designed the CSR Borison in the colors of the IPC, as if people like me, as if haters like me, wouldn't notice. So this means two things. One, the IPC actively wants to do damage to the Shinjo, and two, they funded and provided resources for the production of cyborg shapeshifting cosmic space racists. These guys are so evil, it's kind of funny. Look, I am sorry, Topaz, Aventurine, and Jade Simps. I know y'all think they are baddies, but they are actually the baddies. As in the bad guys, as in evil, as in trying to take over the universe evil. Y'all gotta draw the line at some point here. They're literally producing terrorists that specifically target a population unique to the Shinjo's long life species. And they just happened to make an emergency landing in this very place? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. So if you haven't noticed by now, this was all a smuggling plan put together by the IPC and the Borisin to break Hoolay out of jail. Not exactly sure how this benefits the IPC, but it just so happens that the IPC owns stock in both Bellabog and Penacony, so why wouldn't they go after the Shinjo for the full monopoly? So it's probably that. They'll probably just end up sliding into the higher-ups DMs, sell them some manpower, and boom, the Shinjo is in debt. The old cause a problem and then sell the solution bit. Corporation 101. Class is in session. Speaking of class, you know, now that I'm thinking about this, I want to talk about this now. On a side note, did you know that Topaz lied in her trailer? This scene never happened. They were fighting their own mechs because Topaz decided to hack them and then doctored the footage afterwards to make it look like the Silvermane guards can't defend themselves, making her the hero. That's not even Bronya, that's Gepard. Evil. These guys are so evil and they lie so much, it's insane. I can't stand these guys. Ugh, these guys are the main villains. I am convinced it's not the Nihility, it's them. IX can wait. Why isn't anyone talking about this? Everyone welcomes these guys in as if they aren't lying, thieving scammers seeking world domination. Do you see why I have to talk about this? I'm the only one who sees through this facade. I'm telling you, if things on the Shinzo get worse, the IPC is going to step in, cut some opportunistic deal just like they did in Bellabog, just like they did in Penacony, and now they're gonna do it on the Shinjo. The pattern doesn't lie. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, y'all. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, Topaz.